Have you ever gotten up from your recliner after watching the evening news and felt your knees wobble just a bit? Or hauled in shopping bags from the car after a trip to the supermarket and thought, when did these get so heavy? If that rings a bell, you're in good company. This subtle dip in strength creeps up on most folks over 60, and a lot of them don't even notice it's happening until it's hard to ignore. I'm Dr. David Bowe, and after more than 30 years helping seniors in my clinic here in sunny California, I've seen that same worry in so many eyes. What if I can't take care of myself anymore? The fact is, many thought losing muscle was just what happens as we age. But it's not inevitable, not if you know the right steps to take. Digging into the newest studies on eating right and growing older, I stumbled on something eye-opening. There's one everyday food with 4 to 5 times the usable protein of eggs. It's a hidden gem loaded with goodness that helps keep muscles strong, boosts your get up and go, shores up bones, and lets you stay active and on your own well into your 80s and beyond. I trust it so much, I suggested it to my folks, and they noticed a real lift in just a few weeks. In the next 20 minutes or so, I'll guide you through what that food is, plus a handful of others that can really shift how you age. You'll learn why these proteins pack such a punch, how to slip them into dishes you already make, and how they can make you feel steadier, more lively, and surer on your feet every day. We've heard for years that proteins from animals, like eggs, are top-notch for building and holding on a muscle. Eggs are solid, and misunderstand me. One big egg has around 6 grams of top-quality protein, with all the key building blocks your body needs. But imagine a plant-based powerhouse with 57 to 60 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's almost 10 times what eggs offer. That powerhouse is spirulina, a type of blue-green algae eaten for ages, but just now hitting the spotlight. When I first heard about spirulina's protein levels, I doubted it. How could something from water outdo eggs? But the facts don't lie. Spirulina is 60 to 70% protein when dried, making it one of the richest sources out there. What's even better is the quality. Unlike some plant proteins missing pieces, spirulina has all 9 must-have building blocks your body can't make itself. Its makeup is so close to eggs that some nutrition experts call it the veggie egg. But spirulina has company in the high-protein league. Hemp seeds, those mild, nutty seeds from the hemp plant, pack 31 grams per 100 grams, over 5 times eggs. Just 3 tablespoons deliver 10 grams of full protein. Our forebears grew hemp for eons, and we're rediscovering why it's a treasure. Then there's nutritional yeast, with 45 to 50 grams per 100 grams. This inactive yeast has a cheesy, nutty taste that's great if you're cutting back on dairy but miss that flavor. Lots of my patients find it not only ups their protein but curbs hankerings for cheese and fatty dairy. Quinoa, often mistaken for a grain, has all 9 key building blocks too. At 14 grams per 100 grams, it's denser in protein than most grains, and with its fiber, minerals, and protective compounds, it's a real all-star. Chia seeds chime in with 17 grams per 100 grams. They swell in liquids to make a soft pudding that's easy on older stomachs. And pumpkin seeds bring 19 grams per 100 grams, plus zinc, magnesium, and good fats. What sets these foods apart for those over 60 is they're not just protein-rich, they deliver the right kind at the right moment. As we get older, our bodies don't use protein as well. We hit a snag where we need more and better protein to keep muscles going, like in our younger days. Standard advice says adults need about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, but new info shows folks over 60 might need 1 to 1.6 grams. For someone at 150 pounds, that's bumping from 55 grams a day to up to 110. While protein is key for muscles, these foods do way more. A study tracked 50 seniors over 60 taking spirulina for 3 months. Not only did they hold on to muscle, but about 70% showed stronger defenses against illness. Their bodies made more cells to fight off bugs. This is huge for older folks who catch things easier and bounce back slower. Spirulina's protein has elements that amp up your defenses directly. But it's not just about dodging sniffles. Good defenses cut down on ongoing swelling that speeds up aging and muscle fade. Spirulina's iron-rich to around 28 milligrams per 100 grams, beating most meats. Low iron hits many seniors, especially ladies, causing tiredness and weakness. Without enough iron, Muscles don't get the oxygen they crave, turning easy chores into chores. Its B vitamins B1, B2, B3, B6 are vital for making energy in cells. Many older people skim by on low B levels, zapping their pep. The forms in spirulina often soak in better than pills. Hemp seeds shine with omega-3 fats 2.6 grams per serving, more than you need daily. These fats don't just help your heart, they ease swelling in muscles and joints. Patients with joint aches have told me adding hemp cut their pain by 70% in 8 months, on par with some meds, but gentler. The GLA in hemp, an unusual omega-6, fights swelling and balances hormones, plus perks up skin. Folks notice smoother, moister skin after starting. Hemp's magnesium, 170 milligrams in 3 tablespoons, powers over 300 body processes, like making protein, steadying blood sugar, and blood pressure. Low magnesium can cause cramps, poor sleep, or heart flutters in seniors. Quinoa adds extras beyond protein. Recent work shows its compounds boost memory and thinking in aging adults. One group eating quinoa often improved recall and quick thinking over 3 months. Its magnesium, 118 milligrams per cup, builds bone strength and stops nighttime leg cramps. It pairs with calcium for bones, and ignoring it can weaken them, leading to brittle bones. Quinoa's flavonoids, like quercetin and camphorol, guard cells from wear that hastens aging and diseases like heart issues, diabetes, or cancer. Energy dips are a top gripe from my over 60 patients. Theory, wiped even after sleeping. These foods tackle tiredness multiple ways. Keeping muscle keeps your engine running hot for all-day energy. Muscles burn fuel actively. B vitamins in spirulina and nutritional yeast help cells turn food into power better. Iron wards off low blood that drains you, often missed in seniors. Fiber in these foods steadies blood sugar, avoiding crashes from junk carbs. No more afternoon slumps. Nutritional yeast covers all B vitamins, including B12, short in many older diets. Low B12 brings fatigue, fuzzy memory, blues, or nerve woes. Patients often feel peppier and happier after adding it. Now, you might wonder, sounds good, Dr. Bo, but how do I eat algae or seeds? I'm happy with my coffee and toast. I get it. That's why I'll share easy, tasty ways to weave them in. Spirulina alone tastes like a lake, but blend a teaspoon into a smoothie with banana, berries, and oat milk, and it's hidden. You get 4 grams protein plus perks. Try the hidden boost. Stir a quarter teaspoon into chili or stew. The bold flavors cover it. Same for vinaigrettes or broths. For green drinks, start tiny and build to a tablespoon. The color screams healthy, and soon you might like the earthiness. Hemp seeds are easy. Theory, nutty and crunchy, but soft enough for tender teeth. Scatter 3 tablespoons on cereal or yogurt for 10 grams protein and better taste. Keep them handy on the counter. Grate on greens for crunch, in broths, or straight as a nibble. Start small for your gut. One patient swapped them for pricey walnuts in salad. Same richness, more protein. Another coats fish with hemp and spices for baking. Quinoa cooks like rice, but packs more. Cook in low-salt chicken stock for flavor without extra salt, key for pressure control. It feels comforting. Use it for pilafs, in wraps, or bowls. For breakfast, simmer with milk and apple for porridge, or mix cooled into parfaits. Cold quinoa mixes are great for prepping batch on weekends. Vary with veggies and dressings. Nutritional yeast is trickier but rewarding for its cheese vibe without dairy. Dust a tablespoon on air-popped corn like Parmesan. Mix into omelets, on baked veggies, or for no-dairy mac sauce. Success comes from starting slow and steady. Pick one food weekly to avoid overload. Here's a sample day for muscle care. Breakfast, power oat mix: half cup quinoa and oats in milk. Stir in teaspoon spirulina, turns vibrant green. Top with 2 tablespoons hemp and strawberries. Strawberries have compounds aiding muscle repair. That's 22 grams protein, fiber, good fats, protectors, and vitamins. Not in a hot stuff. Smoothie bowl, blend frozen banana, mixed berries, teaspoon spirulina, 3 tablespoons hemp, liquid to thicken. Top with more hemp, nuts, nutritional yeast. Similar nutrition, cooler for summer. 4 classic eats. Add 2 tablespoons nutritional yeast to egg scramble for cheesy kick and 8 grams extra protein. Pair with toast sprinkled hemp. Mid-morning snack. Updated trail mix 1 tablespoon each hemp, pumpkin seeds, almonds, dried cranberries, nutritional yeast sprinkle. About 8 grams protein to tide you over. Lunch. Southwest quinoa bowl 1 cup cooked quinoa, half cup beans, corn, peppers, avocado. Dressing. 2 tablespoons yogurt, lime juice, garlic, teaspoon spirulina. Top. 3 tablespoons hemp. Around 28 grams protein, fats, fiber, protectors. Soup fan. Veggie bean soup, add hemp last for texture and staying power, nutritional yeast for depth. Afternoon. Yogurt with 2 tablespoons hemp, berries. Dairy-free. Plant yogurt, extra hemp. Or energy bites. Mix 2 tablespoons hemp, chia, peanut butter, nutritional yeast touch, honey, roll balls. Refrigerate. 6 grams protein each. Dinner. Get fun while hitting protein. For steak, crust with ground hemp, herbs, nutritional yeast. Boost nutrition. Veggie. Stuffed zucchini with quinoa, lentils, veggies, hemp. Quinoa-lentil combo completes protein, hemp adds bite. Top nutritional yeast like cheese, 25 grams per serve. Or hearty stew with added hemp, yeast for richness. What to expect adding these? Timeline keeps you going. First 2 weeks, more zip, smoother digestion from fiber in quinoa, hemp. Less puffiness, regular. B vitamins kick in fast for alertness, better rest. One patient, Mike, ditched daily naps after 10 days of hemp breakfast. By 4 weeks, stronger, enduring more like yard work or mall walks without huffing. Subtle, less railing grip on steps, chair rise without arms. Balance perks up, confidence on sidewalks or dim rooms grows. Fear of slips often holds folks back more than limits. 3 months, tougher defenses, fewer bugs, quicker heals. Sleep deepens from magnesium, mood lifts, vitality surges. Patients sail through flu season better. Sleep aids full-day pep and sharp mind. 6 months, confidence shift. Seeing muscle hold changes outlook from dreading decline to eyeing hikes or grandkid play. Mindset flip as big as body gains. I've seen folks join community walks, try golf again, live fuller. Heart perks show better pressure, cholesterol from fats, fiber, potassium. 1 year, feel a decade younger. Docs amazed at labs, bone scans, health. Kin note energy, positivity. Brain sharper memory, focus from protein for brain chemicals, anti-swell guards. But biggest, view aging as vibrant, not fade. Excite for tomorrow. Timelines vary by start point, consistency, full diet, movement. Patients key these build over time. To finish, here's your start plan. Grab spirulina powder, hemp seeds, quinoa at a grocery or online. Tomorrow, half teaspoon spirulina and fruit blend, teaspoon hemp on breakfast. Week 1, build to teaspoon spirulina, 3 tablespoons hemp. Try quinoa instead of pasta once. Journal energy, gut feel, daily ease. Picture a year ahead. Accept 3 to 5% muscle drop per decade. Growing frail, less free? Or fuel with nature's best, stay strong post 60? Astound your doc, chase grandkids, hike trails, grill with pals at reunions. Thanks for joining IMDR. David Bowe, rooting for your strength, freedom, vibrant years. You're worth the effort. Now, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are your thoughts on violence and injustice in everyday life? Share your stance and voice your views. Let's discuss how we can make a difference.